Tony, welcome to Knockem.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on? What? All right, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knockem Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking them dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knockem Dead Comedy Radio.
Hey Tony, you're not funny, and you probably shit yourself a lot, and you're no fun to be with, and you don't make that much money, and you're not going anywhere in show business, and I hope you get hit by a bus.
Telling all your friends the party never ends. Knockem dead. Knockem dead. Comedy show. They suck.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Knockem Day Comedy Show. We're coming at you live on Gov's Comedy Club podcast, the Facebook page, YouTube channel. Please, wherever you're watching from, we ask that you share the link on all your socials and you tell everybody you know about all the great shows here at Gov's Comedy Club podcast. Bear with me. I'm having all sorts of issues in here today, which kind of sucks because I haven't had issues in here in a long time. Things have been running smoothly for quite a while, for several months. And then today, well, as you guys know, it started yesterday with the Wirecast problems. And now, and today I'm having all sorts of problems here, getting all set up. And I lost a bunch of graphics. What is that? I don't need that.
Is a demonstration of
got a whole bunch of issues going on. Diane is on her way. She should be here any minute. We got Tuesday trivia going on. We're going to catch up with Diane. We're going to talk. We're going to laugh a little bit. John says, where is the green? I don't know what that means. All right, I think Diane is here. Let me throw some music on. I'll be right back.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
I saw a light on, and I watched from across the street. And through the window, I learned about a secret that you keep. Right there I found out.
Okay, we're back. She's back. We're back. Everybody's back. All right, John, I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so we're just getting started. Thank goodness Diane is here because I'm having all sorts of trouble here.
Are you?
Yeah, today it's
Technical difficulties?
all sorts of technical difficulties. There's one in particular I have to tell you about. I told everybody about it yesterday. So this program that I use to stream and run all the graphics and all this garbage, it's called Wirecast.
Okay.
I come in here yesterday and Wirecast notifies me saying that an update is needed. I'm like, okay. So I update. Well, ever since I updated, it's just been a steady
Kinda
decline.
Like what happens with your iPhone?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Hate it.
But on top of that, I'm trying to get into Wirecast, like the website and the it's not accepting my login info.
Oh.
So now I'm reaching out to guys.
This is a
Like,
demonstration of
There's a guy that, the guy who built this studio who hasn't been in here for like a year. I'm reaching out to him. He's not responding, so I can't track him down. One of the owners has been out with a medical issue. I'm contacting him, and nobody has any idea.
Oh, no.
So what's happening is every 30 seconds, the Wirecast logo comes up.
I saw it up there.
Oh, okay.
I'd never seen it before.
And I'm not hearing it in my headphones, but the people who are watching hear it. A little voice comes on saying, "This is Wirecast."
Oh.
So that's going on while here it comes again. So that's happening while we're talking. So
And it's a lot. It's
every 30 seconds.
Oh.
And then this morning, trying to get ready to do the show. So I have all this here are the templates for each show that we have. So it saves all their graphics and all the different things. So I don't know what's going to happen, but mine wasn't working.
Oh no.
So I'm like, what the? So I ended up just opening a blank template and throwing in what I could, and hopefully we can make this work.
That's why it looks different.
I didn't have time to put in the usual stuff and do so we're just a mess here this morning. And then John Rusciello says, "Good morning. Oh shit, where is the green?" And then he said, "Queen." Oh, I see now. Where is the Queen? He was asking where you were.
I'm right
Okay.
here. Sorry, I was a little late today.
Calm down, John. Calm down. She's here. She's here. Okay. So that's my story. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah?
I am. I'm good. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. We have, let me see. What do I have for Diane today?
This is a
All right. So,
Wirecast.
you caught up with the birthday boy last week and sang at his gig.
I did. Oh, right. So
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself today, boy, it seems like it was just Tuesday. And
But
I
you were
realized
thinking of
because
Thursday.
We were here Thursday.
You're like, shit, I gotta
so
go see that guy again.
I left here. Yeah, I went to work. I worked till 8 o'clock, and then he had a gig right around the corner, right off of Central Avenue at the Campaign House.
Oh, right.
I drive right past there, so I texted Anthony earlier, and I said, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. To wish Dave a happy birthday. Do you want to stop and have some apps and drinks? He said, absolutely.
Nice.
So we did. So we had some apps. And by the way, the Campaign House in Bethpage, I mean, I had been there years ago. It was just kind of like bar food. I mean, they have a restaurant in the back. But I have to tell you, they've leveled up.
No kidding.
Everything we had was really good. And Anthony's much more discerning than I am. He likes more upscale things. I'm always happy with a burger and fries or chicken fingers or whatever.
I hear you.
So I hadn't eaten that whole day. I was starving, and we ordered sliders. We just ordered apps. We had sliders that were amazing. We had I had wings, dry rub wings that were excellent, and he had little lamb chop lollipops.
Oh yeah, sure.
He said they were great, and he's little. He would say if they weren't. They're like, he said they were great. We're definitely going back there. So if you haven't been there recently, you should go there.
Oh,
great
very
place.
nice. Yeah. And you jumped up and sang.
Of course I did. I went over. I waited. They were just doing a duo, so it was Dave and then Joey, who typically plays drums for the Electric Dudes, but also sings. And to my surprise, he plays some guitar too, and
wow.
So it was really cool, yeah. And I just jumped up, and room full of people I knew. It was a lot of fun. We had a fun time.
What'd you
Stayed
say?
Till the end.
Oh, stay till the end. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was really. I mean, it was over at 10.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it wasn't, but it was just fun. It was a fun night.
Us old folks, we have to be done early.
I don't know. I sang a couple of songs, and I sang. And I jumped in and sang some harmonies when some other people got up to sing, which I love to do. That's just great. So when Joey was singing, that's what I first did. I ran up there and sang the harmonies, and then went up, did a few. And then there's this other lady, Patty Maroney, who does watch.
Yeah, she does.
And she sang "My Girl," and I love that to back her up. Be her backup singer someday. So, we just had a fun time.
Yeah.
It was good.
What did you sing?
I don't remember. Patty sang "My Girl."
Right.
I think I sang a couple of the songs I sang here, Into the Mystic.
Oh,
Listen
nice.
to music. Oh, and maybe I didn't sing Into the Mystic. I don't even know. Valerie, I sang the Amy Winehouse song.
Right, that you sang in here last week.
I just don't even remember. I just sing. I just love to do it.
Nice. And you do it well.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Bear with me. I'm just trying to find stuff now. A lot of people, a good time.
Not as many people as I would have liked to see, but it was a Thursday night, and so, but.
That's right. Yeah.
A very nice place. It's I highly recommend. I mean, I will definitely go back there and have dinner.
Okay.
And I played there with Dave and the Electric Dudes years ago in the back room with the full band. And just as I remember it, it was just more kind of like bar food, but it definitely they've taken it up a notch. It's good. The drinks were good.
Yeah.
Anthony had cocktails. I just had my beer. But everything was really good.
All right, I'm a little confused because we talked a long time ago about not being big drinkers. So you having beer, like when you said, like we were talking about not drinking, I'm sitting here thinking, like I don't drink anything,
I
not
never
even
said
beer.
I don't drink.
I know,
I said I can't drink liquor.
And I'm not accusing you of saying, I'm not pointing any fingers, so just calm down.
Okay.
But that's how I took it. And so I took it as like no alcohol, not even a beer.
No.
So how many
beer.
How many beers did Diane Fogarty have that night?
2.
And now are you a lightweight? Are you like woo or the 2 is
I
nothing?
will tell you that if I haven't eaten, I get tipsy on a half of a
Really?
My first half in, and I get a little tipsy, and then I'll sip the second one through the rest of the. I'm not drinking 6 a night. I'm
Right.
definitely not getting my money's worth on an all you can drink situation because there's no way. Anthony can he likes the fancy cocktails, and so they're a little more expensive. So they.
Wow, he's
once
high
in
maintenance.
a while, what?
So I said he's high maintenance.
No, he's not. He just likes nice
because
things.
you got to spend a lot of money on him.
He likes nice things.
Well,
so,
obviously.
Yeah. I'm like a Happy Meal. I'm not. It's true.
Well, it's a very Happy Meal.
You know. Okay, I'll take that.
Now, I have a feeling I know the answer to this, but are you one of those that need to have a couple of drinks before you go up there, or no?
No.
Yeah, you're ready.
I'm
Yeah,
ready.
okay.
I wake up in the morning. I'm ready to go up and sing. Are
you
like
singing around the house?
Breathing to me.
It's like breathing. Good
All
answer.
the time. I sing in the car. I sing at the house.
Oh, really?
I sing at work. I have my music playing. I sing. People. I don't even care if they listen. They don't. That's fine. I walk through the showroom. A good song is on in the showroom. I sing it.
Nice.
Like sometimes I'll just stop, stand out in the middle, and break out. I don't even care. I sing.
You stop in the middle?
The time.
See, that's a reason for me to go buy a car there, man.
Like if Tom Jones comes on, then I'm like, oh, crazy. I sing all the time. Enough where it makes my sister nuts. She tells me to shut up a lot.
So you got to call it now.
She'll say, you know why Journey sings that song? Why? So you don't have to. You know, that's
wow.
her thing. Yeah.
Wow. No wonder you guys fight.
No, we don't really fight, but I know I annoy her in a lot of ways. So.
How did she annoy you?
She's just unnecessarily mean to me sometimes. There's just no reason for it. But she's my best friend in the world. Of
course. That reminds me. Speaking of Journey, did you see what happened to them the other day?
No.
They were doing a concert. I forget where it was. But they're doing a concert. And, the stage is, it's some arena and the stage is obviously elevated. It's not like, they're not dancing around on the ground.
Is a demonstration
and underneath the stage was an electrical fire. So they had to stop. All of a sudden the band is playing. They're singing "Don't Stop Believing." Boom! All of a sudden there's nothing.
Boom!
There's no.
Shut them down. They just cut the electric to make them get off.
I don't know if they cut it or if they're fired, but they're kind of standing there, and sure enough, you see some guys come running, and the band walks off the stage. They had to.
I would imagine somebody said, "Tell the sound man to cut him," because that's the easiest way, fastest way to get him off the stage.
Well, true.
If you can't do this because that in that situation it doesn't work.
Of Wirecast.
Just cut him and say, "Get off." Yeah.
I didn't have any intention of bringing that up today. That's my whole story.
Cool.
Ann is watching. Mickey's there. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
John, we know Anthony likes upscale things. He has you. I beat you to it.
Very sweet, guys.
Mickey says, good morning, sweet, sexy, beautiful Diane. Good morning, Tony. I don't get any, sweet,
Tony's not
sexy.
sweet, sexy, and beautiful?
Apparently not.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
Sorry, Tony.
It's the truth. What are you going to do? All right, well, let's get to the good stuff.
Okay.
Not that it wasn't good.
I got you.
All right. I'm going to show a quick video. Actually, you know what? I'll play the video later. I'm going to show this first. And I think you know why I'm showing this picture.
I do. Well, okay.
So I posted this picture the other day. We were shooting a film on Sunday in Astoria. This was literally right next to. Okay, this was literally right next to where we were shooting. We were shooting in an apartment. The door to the apartment was right here. The door to that place was literally right there.
Uh-huh.
So I just thought I'd be stupid and post a photo. But then I get, a message from somebody. Hey, where is that place? Now, when I tell you that I get a message from somebody asking, where is that place? I'm sure you might have some guesses as to who it could be, or you might know people that you're not surprised that they asked you, hey, where is that place? It definitely wasn't who I would picture asking me where that place is. But having said all that, I was a little aroused. Diane reached out to me and said, hey, where is that place? I said, oh.
I was having lunch with my daughter at a diner, and I just happened to open up my phone, and I don't go on Facebook a lot, occasionally, and I flipped through, and that was the first thing that popped up, and I looked, and of course I had to see what the sign said, and I went, oh, that's kind of funny. I was just thinking, I wonder if it's a local place that we know that got that. That's all. I kind of could see from the little sign underneath. It seemed like it was a nail salon or something like that.
Yeah, it was one of those places.
So
yeah.
I just was interested to see because I saw that the sign said prostitution.
Right. So that
So
intrigued you even more, did
it
it?
made me giggle. I thought it was funny, so I just said, "Where is that place?" And I was disappointed to find it was Astoria. I was hoping it was some local place that we knew about, that we drive by and we go, "Ooh." You know,
Is that what you do?
I have no life, so you ooh.
Oh.
Drama.
I mean, I know of a few other places, like in Hicksville where I live. I mean, I could tell you. Would that help?
No, you want to know? I can tell you something interesting.
I'd
and
love to hear
funny.
something.
So I grew up in West Babylon. My
Right.
mom still lives in that house. And when I was really little, we had an older couple back there who had older kids, and eventually they moved out. And then by the time I was a teenager, a woman had bought the house, and we have a deck and she has a deck, and it's a 6-foot fence, so we could see each other, and she would wave over the fence, and she had a pool, and then we would notice that there were, she had friends over quite often. She was a little older though. She was probably at the time in her late 30s, early 40s, and these were very young women. Didn't really think much of it, but then came to find out that it was a brothel in our backyard, so directly over the fence. And she ran that place for years and years back there. We knew about it. We would talk to the girls over the fence. They were all very friendly. We knew them. My parents were for people who were not, they weren't really, they didn't go out and party and drinkers, but they were just very kind of oh, well, to each his own. She's a nice lady. We like her. We would never, report them. But it was just an interesting thing. In my teenage years, and that was a brothel right in my backyard, in a regular house, in a regular neighborhood, and nobody would have known, except the neighbors probably knew. They were not loud. It was not a big deal, but we had access to the backyard, and we would see the girls hanging out back there, and it turned out that's what it was.
How did you find out? This is awesome.
Now it gets a little seedy because my dad had one of those police radios in the house.
Okay.
And he could pick up people's phone calls.
Oh, those things pick up people's phone calls?
Oh, they did at the time.
Oh.
If you had landlines, you could pick up the phone calls on the landlines. And so we would know. So he would they just thought that was so funny.
What, people would call complaining about it?
No. People did not call the police.
Oh, they called.
We could just pick up our phone calls, and we could hear what was going on, and then we would have conversations with the girls, and and men would pull up, and they'd say, I have to go inside. And it was just... it didn't seem that anybody was there behind their, against their will. And she was a very nice lady and a great neighbor, so nobody's going to turn her in.
I'd say that's a great neighbor.
She kept the yard nice. She kept the house nice. It was quiet, but it was a brothel.
All right. You're talking to a retired phone guy.
Uh-huh.
The scanner that picked up the police...
I don't know.
Somehow the phone calls
that my dad had a radio, and it would pick up police calls, and it would also pick up neighbors' phone calls.
Just that?
No,
or other neighbors too?
Yeah, we could pick up everybody. We could intercept.
This was just a battery, or you plugged it in. It wasn't...
it was plugged. I guess it was. I don't know. It was a kid.
I'm wondering if that was hooked up through phone lines or something,
we could
and
hear
it crossed.
Phone calls.
And all right, so then when someone...
I don't know the answer to any of those questions. I just know we used to listen.
No, I believe you. I was just trying to figure it out how that happened. Excuse me. So people would actually call the brothel, to make an appointment, and would they say I'd like to come in and I just need a rub or
they'd say who they wanted to see.
Oh.
They would that was it.
Oh, so I want to come in and see
we didn't
Molly.
Hear anything
graphic,
right.
Or
there was never any, and they were all. It just was.
And did you?
And it was very matter of fact for us.
Did you eventually like you talk to the girls like, hey, how's business? Oh, I had this great guy
We didn't ask
yesterday.
them how business was, but we talked to them, and they, I guess they kind of knew we knew, and we just never really said it out loud.
Right, but you didn't talk shop. It was all just small talk with them. Like, hey, how's it going?
Absolutely.
Good.
And my mom
Hey, you're
and
walking
my
funny.
parents liked that lady, and she was there.
Oh, I'm
and
sure.
she stayed there long after she stopped the business. She lived there long after that, but she ran that business.
I'm wondering why she stopped.
I don't know the
I'm
answer
upset to hear that. Wow. Yeah, I would be like, hey, you're walking funny today. You all right?
No, no. We were good neighbors, and they were good neighbors, so we didn't really have an issue with it. It was what it was.
That would be. I wish there was something like that next door. That would be awesome. You ever see somebody you knew going in there?
No, but again, our backyard faced that backyard.
Yeah,
and
right.
Had never any reason to really walk. I mean, I would walk around the block. I would walk the dog sometimes, but no, never.
Peeking through the windows, you walking the dog.
Never did that.
Yes,
never,
you did.
never really mattered. No. It was very matter of fact. We knew it and didn't really mind.
Oh yeah, who would?
Who cares?
I don't. I wouldn't care at all. No. Do you?
I only care if it's against somebody's will. But I mean, if that's what you want to do, what's the problem? I don't understand.
Do you? So, all right. So you don't think then that prostitution should be illegal?
No.
Yeah, I'm kind of think. I mean, it's morally, like if you're cheating on your wife or something, it's going there behind your wife's back. It's morally
that's
wrong,
morally. That's got nothing to do with legal. Lots of things
Right.
are morally wrong that are legal.
Right.
So what the heck?
I personally think like a guy who's maybe in his 50s, lives by himself, never married, like a loner type. Like, you know what? If that's the only way he's going to get it, then go get it. That's how I see it.
Listen, I just don't see an issue with it. And for the women or the men who do it, if you take care of yourself in a way that enables you to make money off of that, then knock yourself out if that's what you want to do. Who am I to judge anybody else's moral compass?
Who are you?
I'm nobody. Seriously.
That's not true.
I have no issue with that at all.
My only issue with that is since they've legalized weed, I just feel it's a mess. You smell it everywhere.
You just don't like the smell of it.
I don't.
That's all it is.
No,
I don't
but-
like it either.
No, but people because it's all like synthetic now and it's different. Like I would hang out with friends who get high or stoned, however you want to whatever the terminology is. And then a little while later they're fine. Now people get they're weird when they smoke it. Like it's not the same.
I haven't experienced that.
Yeah, really?
No, I mean most of my family, my kids, two of them, and my sister, and just lots of people I know I'm close to.
Yeah.
Use it. I never ever have. Never even tried it.
Yeah.
Just don't like the smell of it. Don't
me
like
neither.
the idea of smoking something. But
Yeah,
just
same
grosses
with me.
out.
Yep.
But that's just me. But I haven't really noticed
Oh, okay.
that.
All right.
Just I don't like the smell of it. I agree with you,
Yeah.
100%. I just don't, and I don't like to smell it everywhere. But
I don't like that
I also don't like cigarettes.
Cigarettes are
maybe
worse.
even more.
Yeah.
So, and the smell of cigarettes lingers so much
Yes.
more. I mean, I appraise cars every day. And I will tell you that when I get in a smoker's car, it's like
Yes.
in my mind, I know I can't really do it, but in my mind, it's like $1,000 off right off the bat
Yep.
because I can't. It's terrible.
Oh yeah, I agree 100%. And yeah, I think.
And if the car's like an ashtray and there are car seats in the back, I'm like, this.
Who is this asshole?
You're just not getting a good.
Yes.
I can't.
Good.
I did have one like that recently, and it was terrible too. And the car seats were covered in ash. It was. I swear to God, in that case, if I could call CPS, I would have.
You do. It's
But
situations.
you can't because.
Why can't
I
you?
mean, I guess you can.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That's not legal, is it? Smoking in the car with your kids.
No, I don't think it is.
Oh, wow. Well, they just say I don't smoke in the car with the kids.
Right.
So,
But it does.
there's really no. You have to catch them doing it.
You see something like that, and you're like, what is wrong with people? That's just ridiculous. It makes me mad.
It makes me mad.
Yeah.
So I'm getting photos. My daughter and my son-in-law and my grandson are in Ireland.
Oh, they already went.
Yes, they're
very
there, and
nice.
so they're Ireland, and then they go to Brussels on Thursday, and then they go to Germany after that. I don't know. I think the whole thing is like 12 days.
Okay.
So yesterday they went,
Is a
they did all these
demonstration
sightseeing,
of
and then she sent me some
Wirecast.
videos of my grandson. There's I guess in the Immigration Museum, there are different exhibits, and one of them is an Irish step dance exhibit, or wherever that was. And there's a screen on the wall, a big screen. One wall is a screen, and it's Irish step dancers, right? And then on the floor, there are footsteps, so you can follow the footsteps.
Oh, okay.
And he had, I got to show you.
Your
a
grandson
picture.
was doing it?
Yeah, so he had these green galoshes, because it's kind of rainy
This is a
and cold there.
demonstration of
Green
Wirecast.
galoshes with his green Irish t-shirt, and they got him one of those little hats, those little, like derby hats. And he was popping around the footprints while he'd run up to the screen, look at it, and then pop around the footprints like he was Irish step dancing. It was adorable.
That's
hilarious.
awesome.
And that was the way they spent St. Patrick's Day. I thought it was great.
Are you able to
Pull that up here?
Well, are you able to text it to me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because then I will try to like actually bring it up, and put it on here so you can play it
I would
right.
be happy to.
All right. While you're doing that, I'll read some comments then. Oops, now I'm running over wires. I'm just a mess here today, man. Okay. Carol says, good morning. Hello, Carol. What is with the Wirecast logo coming in and out of the video? All right. All right. I'll explain it again. I have explained it a couple of times. Wirecast, that's the program I use to stream, all the shows. I had to do an update yesterday on the program, and it's just been a mess ever since. And yeah, that is why that it's happening, because the Wirecast keeps coming up. I don't think what I think happened. I don't think Wirecast matched up the once it did the upgrade. I think it somehow lost my account, because it says here on the window, it says Wirecast is currently running in demo mode. Which is why you're getting the the woman's voice and the logo
So
on the
maybe
screen.
it feels like they think the subscription wasn't paid or something.
Right, and
Right.
and then it shows here, welcome to Wirecast, log in or sign up, whatever.
Oh, so you're not logged in, which is why.
Right. So
once you're able to log in, that'll resolve.
Right.
I got
but the login info that I have,
is not working.
they're telling me that's not it.
Oh.
It's the only login info I've ever had since I've been here.
So they're gonna have to get you. Yeah.
So I don't know what happened, and the guy that set it up originally, I can't locate him. I've been reaching out to him, and he's not responding. So I even talked to the guys here. They don't even have it.
What about Wire? Doesn't it give you like reset your password kind of thing?
But I don't know if it's the password or the email address that they're not accepting.
Oh, okay.
And the email I do have is an email for this guy who I can't locate. So if I put in reset password, they're going to send it to him.
Yeah.
So I need him.
You need him.
And he's
And then maybe you should change that email to your email.
Oh, absolutely. He hasn't been here in over a year.
Wow.
Which I mean, if he's coming back, great. But in the meantime, I don't know what I'm going to do. So and now of course I feel like shit because Peter's coming in here today. And I mean, Peter runs a professional show here. It's not like this
it's
bullshit.
It's not like this willy-nilly shit.
Exactly. So I got to tell him when he gets here. And he's talking today to the
He's listening, probably. He does listen, so he'll know by the time he gets here.
He showed up here on Thursday. I didn't know Diane sang. I didn't know that. Oh, my God, what a voice. He was going. And then he even brought it up on the show.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
we were talking about you on the show.
That's nice.
He
knew I sang when I left here. Because I usually pass him in the the lot. He's usually waiting in his car, and he said, "I never heard you sing before." He knew I sang, but he had never heard before.
Oh, all right.
He was very nice.
Oh yeah, he was raving about it, and so today he's talking to the general manager of the Long Island Ducks.
Oh,
that's his
cool.
guest, and meanwhile we're going to be dealing with this Wirecast shit.
He's rubbing elbows with his comrades now.
Yes, I actually said it to him. I said, GM on GM. That sounds like a gay ad.
Oh, stop it. No.
That's what I said. It does.
Something wrong with you. I swear.
I want to go back to the cigarette thing. Cigarettes. The smell of cigarettes is disgusting.
Disgusting.
And your man and your other man Romeo sent me that video. The two of them with these big things in their faces.
I don't love it, but it's a once in a while thing, and I think everybody should have their little vice.
Absolutely agree 100%.
For Anthony, it's not a vice. Like Romeo says, I have one vice because he can't really drink anymore. He can't. He's got to watch what he eats. He's got to be careful. And because Anthony said to him, so let me ask you a question. You're on chemo and you're but you're smoking a cigar. And he goes, yep, and don't tell anybody. Because this is my one thing and I'm not giving it up.
Yep.
And for Anthony, when I tell you it's maybe 6 times a year, it's Father's Day, it's some special occasion where a whole bunch of men get together and they, do their thing. I don't like the smell of it. It's,
it
just doesn't bother, but it's fine. He enjoys it so much, and so I sat on this side with Dawn, and
I'm with you 100%.
Yeah.
But I don't understand, and I really, and I'm not judging, but I don't understand guys' desire. Like, I don't fit in with guys. Like, their desire to put this giant thing in their face.
Yeah, I don't know, and I've asked too. I said, does it have some kind of a buzzy effect? Like, what is the
you have different flavored, so
right? So what's the pleasant part of it that you like? Because I don't get it either. Cigarettes, I get you whatever. I can't imagine why you would do it to begin with, but once you've done it, you get addicted, right? So that I get. But with cigars, you're not addicted. So what part of it is pleasant? That I don't I'm still trying to understand. But they like it.
It doesn't look comfortable. And then they have like this. Guys have this whole bonding thing. Like let's go smoke cigars.
They do. It is a bonding. It is absolutely a bonding thing. And I will tell you, I watched it firsthand. They definitely.
I've seen it a million times with guys.
I don't
get it. And they don't.
I don't know.
They don't. They're just like the things we're talking about isn't any different when you're smoking a cigar. Like it's not like they're sitting and saying, "Oh, cigar, I love this."
And I don't think women have things like that. I mean, I'm not, for the most part, a girlfriend. I'm a great friend, but I'm not a great girlfriend because I don't like to talk. I don't call me and want to talk to me for 40 minutes because I'm just not gonna do it. I won't answer.
Then how do you put up with this for 90 minutes?
Text me. This is conversation. This is different. This is fun. And I'm just not. I don't want to hear why your boyfriend is terrible to you, and because I'm like, then get the fuck out.
Right.
Like, everything's so matter of fact to me. It's all very simple, very cut and dry. Just, I guess, because I'm at that point in my life where I just don't take any bullshit anymore.
Good for you.
So I don't understand, and so I'm not what most women would consider a good girlfriend because they need a lot from me, and I don't have a lot to give because I have things and people that I give my time to.
Yes.
So that's I'm not, but we don't really, girls in general, and I don't know, maybe somebody could tell me, I don't think they have something like that they bond over, like men bond over cigars. I don't know. I mean, I just...
Cooking, maybe?
I will tell you that I probably bond with men more over cooking than women. I don't, with the exception of my sister, who I watch recipes all day long. My Instagram is filled, my feed is probably 80% recipes, food things. And I could sit and watch from beginning. And I don't really copy them. I just kind of put the ideas in the bank, And so, but mostly men that I work with who love food and who love to cook. My one brother is a great cook. My other brother is a good cook. I think he's probably a great cook too, just doesn't really talk about it or maybe do it as much as my other brother.
This is a demonstration
but most men that are like my guy friends will send me recipes. Can you make this? Will you make this? Or doesn't this look good? Oh my God, this looks great. And I'm like, yeah, mostly cheese and bacon stuff.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Hello, love.
Hello, my love. How are you?
I'm great.
Anthony's well.
He's great.
One steak dinner, and she's calling you her love. She's never called me that.
so jealous.
I'm sorry for your troubles.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
Listen. I would like to clarify about my cigar addiction.
Okay.
First of all, I've been smoking cigars for 50 years. I never smoked a cigarette because my mother was an avid cigarette smoker and my father was an avid cigar smoker. And I thought it would be best that I started smoking cigars. I started off with those little Tipperillo things, for 20-year-olds. And I eventually graduated to what they call a man cigar. Cigars smoking is twofold. Number one is a bonding with other men, just like I bonded with Anthony that night. And also, there is a little bit of an addiction to it.
Is there? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Because even though you don't inhale, you do get the flavor and the taste and the nicotine that is on your lips. So when I smoke more than I should. In fact, I shouldn't even be saying this. I don't smoke. Doctors, I don't smoke.
He does not smoke.
Okay, I'm lying. I do not smoke.
Yeah, for Anthony, it's really just like a handful of times in a year. Special occasions. When he gets together with other men, he'll never smoke a cigar by himself, really, Yeah.
Well, I have to tell you, I enjoy it. It calms me.
Good.
It relaxes me. I do enjoy it. I'm in a setting where I can smoke a cigar, as we smoke outside.
Yes, it's beautiful.
So it's not that offensive.
Nope.
But I do enjoy it. That's the only thing I really can do anymore without complications.
Right. And add to that, he's got this beautiful space in his backyard that he can just go out and enjoy it. And where somebody else might have a glass of wine or whatever, that's his comfort thing. I get that.
So does that answer your question, Walker?
All I know is that, you're telling me you like putting big things in your mouth.
You're an animal. Stop. Don't just hang up now. Just hang up now.
I am an animal.
I like finer things in life in my mouth. I like a good steak. I like a good cigar.
Okay.
Okay. And I like other things. All right. Unlike you that only like steak, hamburgers, and French fries.
He has a broader palate than you do.
Sophisticated palate.
Yes.
All right, well, that's not what. All right, don't try to steer it in this direction. We're not talking about sophistication and sophisticated palates. We're talking about weird men who need cigars and need to bond and be a guy. That's what we're talking about.
If you were a man's man, men that smoke cigars are somewhat sophisticated. Because it's usually over a cocktail or a brandy or a libation.
That is true.
And it's bonding. So that's what they call sophistication.
I'd rather have a drink and libation with a lovely woman. You guys are gay. That's what you're telling me.
Excuse me, I'm talking. All right? Don't talk over me. And I can't take you seriously for a guy that's illiterate when it comes to computers, because Carol Miner and I are very upset that you still have this stupid Wirecast thing on.
Nobody, and I said nobody, is more upset about this than me. I've been fighting with this damn thing. I was here until 10 o'clock last night trying to figure this thing out. And then come back here at 9 o'clock this morning, and I'm still striking out.
To no avail.
Right, completely. And I have a real show coming on at 1 o'clock.
No, wait a minute. Well, you have another real show. Don't say that. You see, now you're pissing me the fuck off. Now I gotta go have a cigar to calm down, okay? Because this is a real show. It's a wonderful show. You have wonderful co-stars, or co-hosts, I should say, and guests. All right, so don't stop. All right, stop it. Now, did you ever try to, I'm sure you did, but I'm just curious, did you ever try to contact this company by phone and ask them they have to have a customer service?
I have not, because I don't know. I don't have the
I was
proper
going to ask
login
him
info.
the same question, but I didn't want him to feel stupid on the air. I was going to ask him afterwards. You probably just Google them and call them.
I don't even know, but I don't even know whose name is on the account. That's how little I have to do with the opening of this account. So I can't. It's not like I can call them and say, I'm with John Rusciello. He has the account.
But you could say this is the login information I've always used.
I don't.
Has it been saved, and that's why you don't know?
I don't know if it's. I've never had to use it. This is the first time I've had to use it without the guy here that did all this. So for all I know, he was typing in other info for the past 5 years. I have no idea.
Okay. All right.
I just want to say it's probably under Knockem Dead Comedy, I would assume.
It's not. See, that's my point. It's a governor's account, and I don't know if it's under governors. I don't know if it's under one of the owners. I don't know if it's under the guy who actually set it up. And I've tried 2 different emails, and they didn't work.
Oh, well, listen, sucks to be you then.
I'm sure it'll be resolved by next week.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah. All right, guys. Talk to you in trivia.
All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.
I just don't get men. Like, they have to have this bonding thing.
I don't think it's so ominous like that. It's just fun.
It's fun.
It's fun.
But no. Like, men make a point of it. Let's go smoke our cigars and be men without. We have to do this without the girls.
Any of that.
I know plenty of guys. I am not kidding. I know plenty of guys that are like, okay. Yeah, I want to do this tonight without the girls. Well, I don't do anything different, or I don't say anything different, and which is probably a problem.
Anthony will take. So, like, if there's a family wedding or something, his family, my family, they don't do it at all. My grandfather smoked cigars when I was little, but not a single man in my family that I know of smokes them at all.
Yeah.
But he makes a point of, if we go to a big event, if we go to a wedding, something, and he brings a cigar or a couple with him, and they will go outside and do that. So.
I can't tell you how many guys I've seen, like. And I've been trying for a long time to actually turn this into a bit for stand-up, but guys, they have to bond over things, and what I want to make into a bit is movie quotes. Like, you're having a regular conversation, and you say something about a horse or something, and the next thing you know, this guy is quoting The Godfather with the horse's head, and you see these guys, they give it. And the next thing you know, they're like shooting all these different movie quotes at each other, and then an hour later they're hugging and they're best friends. Like,
it's interesting. You should really watch. I think you said you haven't watched it. Ted Lasso.
No, never seen it.
Okay, because he's the opposite of that, and he's a huge rom-com fan, romantic comedies, and
really?
All the quotes, and how the men in the show, as they get to, when they first meet him, I'm like, oh, this fucking guy, I didn't want any part of him, and then over time he wins them over, and then they start with the same kinds of quotes, and
right,
and they're like, and they again, this fucking guy, like they hate, they're like, I hate what you've done to me, but exactly the opposite of that, and in my mind I like to think that that's how most men really are.
Of Wirecast.
I don't really spend time with men who are like, oh, I had one relationship with somebody who was kind of like that, and it lasted longer than it should have. I mean, I knew right away, like, oh, this is
right,
problem.
And that's
like curb the macho shit,
right?
Like, what the hell?
And
nobody, and I mean nobody, likes it.
I agree.
No, except for the the assholes that are the same.
Yeah.
But what that is, and what John and Anthony, that wasn't.
Oh yeah,
macho.
I'm just
anything.
picking on these guys, but the guys.
I know that. I know the type, and
yes.
I steer away as fast as I possibly can.
Yes,
I hate it.
That part was true. I do know guys that specifically say,
I do too.
I want to go, and I'm like, no. What? No, I'm married to my wife because I like spending time with her.
Aww, that's so sweet. I love that. That's true.
It's the truth.
And that's
why else would you marry somebody?
And that's what we want.
Right.
That's what we want. And it does exist. It is there.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
It's out there for sure.
All right, I never read comments here. All right, hang on. Did you send me the video?
I did.
Oh, all right. So I got to, all right. Let me read comments and I got to do.
And I keep looking at my phone because I keep getting notifications. They have a shared album, and every time they add photos, I
nice.
see them. They are unbelievable. He's running through castles in Ireland right now, and it's just
that's
adorable.
cool. Kenny, you did not miss, Kenny Friedberg, you did not miss Tuesday Trivia yet. Don't worry. Carol, okay. Fremder, Wirecast lady sounds like the 900 number I used to call years ago. You know what Fremder said yesterday? I couldn't believe it. Why did the sperm cross the road?
Why?
Because he put on the wrong sock this morning.
A demonstration of Wirecast.
That's what he said yesterday. I couldn't believe it.
I mean, why you couldn't believe it? I mean, it's cute, but not disgusting.
He didn't say it. I
No.
just saw that. I saw that this morning. I was looking up trivia, and somehow I came across that. And immediately, I'm like,
You thought of Fremder.
Well, he always makes jokes about his
Yeah.
sock. So I'm like, I'm not going to accuse him of saying it. Cigarettes are gross, says Fremder. You might as well suck on a bidet. Oh, my goodness.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Men can bond over anything because we're stupid. Okay.
This is a demonstration
let's see.
of Wirecast.
Yeah, he's saying log in, log out. Definitely cigar talk. All right, Carol says, as a teen, it was cool to go out to the smoking section in school. Yes, it was. I am a closet smoker. I have quit so many times, but I never smoke in my house or car. Outside only, and never around people who don't. Yeah, but that's you're part of a
Yeah.
very small minority of people that do that.
I think now it's much different. Actually, you really don't see a lot of people who smoke cigarettes. It's
Yeah, true.
A lot of vape, mostly vaping, and a lot more people vape than, but rarely. When I see somebody with a cigarette, I go, oh, like you don't really see it a lot anymore.
Yeah.
It used to be everywhere.
You're absolutely right. All right, let me see. So, oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have like 10 people have texted me.
You're so popular.
No, I'm not. They just want
Yes,
something.
you are.
Sons of bitches.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
All right, so let me see. I want to try and I have a few steps in order to get it to this stupid Wirecast. So, but it's all going to be worth it.
Oh my God, it's so adorable. And there's a
That's
little
right.
photo in there too. I don't know if you can show
Yes,
it. Or
I
I
saw
can
that.
show it.
Nope, I'm going to get that going too. There's this and that. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me
This
go
is a
here.
demonstration of Wirecast.
And so also I told everybody yesterday that so we're doing trivia today.
Mm-hmm.
But I've oh, there it is. Okay. I've added we're going to play 2 games today.
Oh.
We're going to play a game trivia
Okay.
and we're going to play a new game.
Oh my God, look at this kid. I know I am biased. I can't even, there are no words to describe how much I love this kid. But
as you should.
He is so funny. He's funny. He's smart. Oh, and he called the customs agent a little fucker. So
what?
my daughter and my son-in-law are both have PhDs. They're super smart
Really?
Wow. Parents. They this kid knows his alphabet. He is super smart. His vocabulary's in the thousands. He speaks in full sentences. He's only 2.
Yeah.
Just turned 2.
Wow.
But they curse around him all the time. They say fuck all the time for really smart people. And I always say, guys, and they say as long as he uses it in the right context and he, we don't mind.
Okay.
And I said, well, does he say it at school? Did he? And they said, interestingly, no. They've never. He goes to daycare.
Oh, right.
And they said no, but they have come to us and said, does he say shit at home or other words that they don't really use? They use fuck all the time.
It's just that particular word.
Yes,
oh,
and
okay.
they use it a lot. It's to me they
Right.
do around him, and so he really just doesn't, at school for whatever reason use that word. I guess because they use it so often that he doesn't think it's special, right?
Right.
And they don't make a big deal of it.
Yeah.
But when he does something wrong, my daughter will say, "What are you doing, you little fucker?" Right? And they were going through customs, and he called the customs agent a little fucker. To which she said he was very, very charmed by it, and because they curse a lot.
I was about to say in Ireland, I think that
right in.
I think that word is like a normal part of their
a normal word.
Yeah, it's other things they don't like. So there he is. Yeah, that's a great picture. He looks like a really cool dude in that picture. He was sporting it.
They bought him the hat and the galoshes because it's rainy there, and that was yesterday morning before they went out. And so with his shades, he loves his shades and his hat. Now this is the video. The video. They're at the Irish Dancing Museum or the exhibit at one of the museums.
Okay.
She said he did that for about 15 minutes straight. There are more videos of the same thing, but she said he just would not stop and he wouldn't leave.
That's fantastic. And that's what it's all about, man. You get videos like that and you just watch them over and over forever.
And with his green boots,
Right.
He couldn't even.
That's great.
He loved it.
All right. So, it is just about 12 noon. We have Tuesday trivia coming up, but we're also going to start a new game today. We're going to play Do You Know Who This Is?
Oh.
I'm going to show you a picture of somebody, and these are all people that we all have heard of or know who they are. You got to tell me who it is, and I will then show you. I will then show you a picture of them in a way that you will recognize them. So, who is this young man right here? Yeah, I guess it's hard to tell because we got the small screen here.
I don't know. Honestly, from far away, the face looked like Jennifer Lawrence to me. That was really funny.
Oh. Well, you can now see it there if that helps you. But I don't know if that helps you. It's not a girl, I'll tell you that.
It looks familiar, but I don't know who it is.
Okay. That.
Oh, Albert Einstein.
Right.
Okay.
There it is.
I knew it was somebody who's not living because look how old that picture is.
Well, right, exactly. All right, all right, now, boom. Tell me, all right, I'll leave it right there. Tell me who that is.
But these are not living people.
I don't think.
This is a demonstration.
Today's edition, our premiere edition of Who Is This, I don't think any of them are living.
Okay.
All right, so that, that helps you. Yeah. So who is that young man right there?
Gandhi.
Wow, you nailed it. All right, so Diane is she's 1 for 2. Wow, I'm shocked. I never would have gotten that.
Oh, I don't know. Looks like Gandhi to me.
Oh,
a young Gandhi.
Yeah. All right. Well, then you're right.
Okay.
All right. This one. With this one, I guessed, and I think you will too.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
It's hard for me to see that.
Yeah. I know it's hard to see it on the small screen. Let me do this. Let me punch it up like that. How about that? Does that help you?
That's Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth is. Whoa! What just happened? Hang on. What? What did I? Oh, this Wirecast is killing me.
They're seeing it in real time, right? So I'm not giving anything away.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes, that was Queen Elizabeth. All right. This next one, I think, is a little harder. So let me put it up there, and then I'll just. Yeah, this is a little harder.
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't been keeping track of the comments. I don't know if people are guessing these things or not. Let me see here. Let's see. Little dude looks like a small bowl of Lucky Charms. Oh, that was talking about, I think, Einstein.
Is that like Saddam Hussein?
No, but you're actually not terribly far off. It is Joseph Stalin.
Oh, okay.
All right, now let's see. Oh, this one is so easy. You're gonna. Well, first, yeah, look at that. So I'll show it like this.
I see everything but the face. I can't. It's so tiny.
So there you go.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
This was super easy. I got this in a millisecond.
I can't see this. Oh, it's Sean Connery.
That, my dear, oops, is correct.
I couldn't.
Sean
I
Connery.
just couldn't see the face from
Right.
there.
This next one, I think you'll get pretty quickly as well. So I'll show like this, and I'll show it. I'll pop it up. Hang on. This one, yeah.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Holy smokes! I feel like I know who this is, and I
Yes,
just can't.
you definitely do. This, yeah. Boom, right there.
Okay. Yep, that's why.
Richard Nixon, to me, looks exactly the same. I met him once.
Did you?
I was at a Met game. I was, I think, early 20s, if I remember right. The game was over. We're all just walking outside Shea Stadium, and it was a Jaguar. He was just sitting in a Jaguar, and there were Secret Service circled around the car. Me being me, I just walked right
up,
right in between, right past two security guys, and right to the window. And he was, it was really, I don't know if he was napping or what, but he was just sitting there looking straight ahead. So I tapped on the window. He just looked at me. I went, and he went, and then I walked away. And Secret Service did not beat my ass.
Wow.
I have no idea why.
I feel like you've had near-death experiences that you didn't even know were near-death experiences until...
Because I'm very stupid.
Like, who would do that? I don't...
Oh, yeah, that's me. I've done a lot of weird
Service,
things.
okay,
like
stay back, right? That's kind of what that says.
The other thing, my brother tells this story. I remember the night. So one night we were. I don't. All right, I'll start over. So me and my brother and our friend Rob Seyfarth, when we were teenagers, like we didn't have anywhere to go. Like when Frank and Rob are the same age. So when they were like 17, 18, they were driving, but we couldn't get into clubs or anything yet. And I'm 3 years younger, so I was 15 at the time. So, at that age, there's a lot of hanging out.
Right.
Trying to find places to hang, So we would, like, in Hicksville, we would go to the McDonald's, like, almost every night. Or we go to the Ground Round and sit there for hours. Mm-hmm. So sometimes we would sit, Rob had a Mustang, and it had, like, these really dark tinted windows. And we would just sit in there, and we would just listen to a Met game or sit there and just talk and
hang out in the
fart.
car.
Yeah. Now, and we would just sometimes just sit right in front of my house. Well, where my mother's still there. It was a house, but we rented the second floor. The second floor was an apartment. The bottom floor was too. The guy on the bottom floor. So we're sitting there, and it was a summer night.
Of Wirecast.
For whatever reason, this guy, the head of his bed was right up against his window, his bedroom window, which was in the front, so we can see. And him and his girlfriend start doing it, and they didn't close the shades. They didn't even close the window. Like, it was just screen.
And the light was on.
Light was on,
Okay.
and she was very loud. She was very loud, and we're maybe. I don't think we're more than 20 feet away.
Okay.
So we're just
because you parked in front of the house,
right?
Yeah.
And again, tinted windows, so they had no idea we were sitting there. So, and we're teenagers, so we're like, all right, well,
let's enjoy the show,
right? And it was like the best of both worlds. We had a Met game on the radio, and this going on in front of us. Now, this is the part I remember that. Okay, what I don't remember. And this is the part my brother tells, and our friend Rob has verified.
And we know if Frank tells it, it's the truth because he doesn't lie.
Absolutely right. But I've never challenged it. I'm just saying I don't remember.
Don't remember it.
But they both tell the story. They said that I eventually got out of the car and went to the window to get a better view. I have no recollection of that.
I feel like you would remember that if you
But
did it.
Trust me, I would too. But again, like you said,
That's how they remember it.
I have
though.
no reason to doubt Frank. And then Rob too. Rob he's a very intelligent guy, a sharp guy.
Yeah, that happened.
And like you said, I do stupid things like that.
Maybe you were so embarrassed by it that you blocked it out.
I doubt it.
Of Wirecast.
I know. Who am I talking to?
Right. That just seems to be my MO. I do stupid things like that.
Okay.
Harmless.
I accept that.
Harmless but stupid. But yeah, so when you said that, that's
You remembered. Oh, wow.
yeah.
Yeah. I would
Like
do
going
that.
up to Richard Nixon.
When I said who would do that, you told me.
Yeah, I definitely enhanced your point.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So that was Richard Nixon. So now, all right, so we have a few more, and then we'll get to Tuesday trivia. Okay.
This is a demonstration
Let's
of
do this one.
Wirecast.
Okay, and I'll pull it up so you can see it better. Who is that? Now, this particular gentleman, that's him obviously as a young man. I'm now going to show you him as an old man. And then I will show you the picture of him in his prime so that you will know who it is. Whoops. There we go. So that's the young and that's the old.
This is a
I
demonstration
still
of
don't know who
Wirecast.
that
Yeah,
is.
yeah, and which I figured because I know that doesn't help. We are talking about Charlie Chaplin.
Can I just say
No.
that from the young photo, I was going to say Charlie Chaplin, and then I went, nope, that's wrong.
Oh, you should have went
I
with your
corrected
instinct.
myself.
This next,
I thought, yeah.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure, and I just thought I was wrong.
this next one, you're never going to get in a million years. Just let you know.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm very curious to see if anybody.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
I would have never guessed Richard Nixon, says Fremder. I thought it was looking at a Studebaker television. What? Fremder, Tony's name should have been Tom. Yeah, pretty much. Sounds like Tony was trying to enhance his point that night. None. So they are taking guesses. Okay. All right, cool. Ben Kingsley. Yeah, you were close. He played Gandhi. Yeah, you have no idea who this guy is,
I
right?
feel like I do.
Really? You want to take a couple of guesses?
Demonstration of Wirecast.
I'm just trying to think of the name. I mean, I feel like he's so familiar to me.
I'm going to guess and I'm going to show you who it is, and you're going to say, no,
Oh,
that's
no,
not what I
didn't
was
know.
thinking of.
Okay. And you're probably right. Oh, really?
That was
That
Bob
is
Ross.
Definitely not who I was thinking of. And I love Bob Ross with his happy trees.
Happy trees.
Happy trees. Happy little tree over here. That was my, one of my very first introductions to public television. So he
Yeah,
was
sure.
that was a reason to watch public television when I was younger. And oh my God, I loved him so much.
Who didn't love him?
Oh my God.
Him and Jim Henson. Who didn't love them? All right, I'm going with this one now. We have two more, including this one. Before you take a guess on that, I will tell you that is a boy. That is not a girl. You will not get this one either.
George Bush.
That's actually a pretty good guess and very close, but incorrect. That is a president.
Lyndon
though.
Johnson.
Yeah. No, that's Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Roosevelt. I'm sorry.
You were about to say Harry Truman.
I can't see from
Wow,
far
you're
away.
like a racist to presidents. You just think they all look the same.
I can't see from far away. It's a small picture. And you just put his head on your head.
Yes, I know. I don't know why I'm doing that. All right, so this is our last one. You will not get this one either. If you do, I'll be very impressed. And I don't know, give you a prize.
Wirecast.
Okay, so who is that? So that guy is the CEO from Wirecast. Yeah, I wish I had that guy here right now. You will not get this one.
All right, I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's getting this one.
Oh, wow. Mother
Yeah,
Teresa.
It is Mother Teresa.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Yep.
She looks miserable in this picture. All right, there you go.
Demonstration of
That is today's edition of Who Is That?
I like that game.
Do you?
We should do that more.
Would you like me to get more
Yes, please.
modern people?
again, I just needed to know that these were
Right.
people that were not here anymore.
Right.
You
Oh,
can
okay.
do old, you can do, just people that we know.
Okay. All right. Cool.
That was fun. I like that.
Oh, cool. I'm glad you liked it.
That's a fun game. I like that.
Nice. All right. With that, we're going to go right into some Tuesday trivia. As usual, you guys know the drill. I'm going to ask a bunch of questions, 10 questions to be exact. You guys are going to answer them. Diane's going to answer them. Please put your answers in the comment thread. I ask all the questions first, then I go back, read them again, go over everybody's answers, and then I tell you the correct answer. All you got to do is play. It doesn't matter how many you get right or wrong. All you got to do is play. And if you'd like to see a show here, Governors, just let me know, and I'll remember that you played, and I'll get you into most of the shows. Not all the shows, but I can get you into most of them. All right. Question number 1. There have been, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 members, not all at once, but there have been 9 people who have been a member of the Eagles, the band, the Eagles.
I don't know.
Can you name 4? 4 out of 9. Come on, I think this is easier than you think.
I mean, I always do this. Don Henley.
There's 1.
Don Henley. Joe Walsh.
2. See, you're already halfway there.
I know. I have no idea.
Who? Come on. There's one who's dead. One of the main guys who died.
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I just don't.
Yes,
I
you
don't.
do.
I really don't.
You really do.
I might know the name, but I don't. I'm sure our lovely participators here are gonna know.
I'm going to tell you later that the one main guy who has since passed, you're going to be like, oh, I guarantee it. All right.
Glenn Fry.
That's exactly what I was talking about. See? All you need is one more.
I know, but I don't. Here's the thing. I could sit here and mull over it for days, but we have limited amount of time. So
You don't need days.
That's why I always say go through,
Oh,
and
yeah.
if they come to me, we'll go. But move on because
And I will, and
we're
I-
under time constraint. If I could be here all day, then we could wait and
I would-
watch me mull.
I'm
but
going to bet money with anybody that you're going to get it by the time we
maybe
go back
it
to go
might
over the
come
answers.
to me.
And think about the 3 that you've already mentioned. And you can kind of use one of them twice,
Okay.
if that makes sense. How many films did Abbott and Costello make? This is a multiple choice question. How many films did Abbott and Costello make? 8, 18, or 28?
I'm going to go with what seems to be the most ridiculous to me and say 28.
Okay.
Plus, it's my birthday, so it's lucky.
You'll be both. Last week, we celebrated Dave Saul's birthday on this show. How old did Dave say he was becoming? He said it right here on the show.
He did.
How old? Wow,
You want to know?
No, that's the question.
Oh, I was trying not to give it away.
Oh.
64.
That's the question.
I was going to say we sang the song.
That's
but,
right.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Question number 4. The Mets have won the World Series twice, right? 69 and 86. Name the one person who was in uniform on both of those teams.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good question, right? I'll have you know, I came up with that myself today.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
I know the answer. Oh God. It's right. I can see him.
All right, describe him to me.
No. Oh my God, my mom loves him. Oh.
He
God.
recently died.
I know.
Yes.
I know. He was the Ducks coach.
Yes.
Yes.
That
I
just
know.
gave it away right
I
there.
met
baby.
him.
You get credit.
He
You get
signed
credit for
my.
that.
I went to him with the hat for my mom, and I said, "Can you please sign it? She's a huge fan." And he was so sweet. And it'll come to me. Go ahead.
When I was Quackerjack for one game, I tried to mess with him, and I'm sure he gave me the dirtiest look. I thought I was going to die just from his look, and then sure enough, one of the handlers came to me "Yeah, we forgot to tell you, that's a big rule. You don't mess with Bud." Oh shit! I just
there
gave
you
it
go.
away.
Buddy Harrelson. We're allowed to give it up. Buddy Harrelson.
Well, yeah, but it was supposed to be.
And it would have come to me. I mean,
You
I
got
knew
credit
him.
'cause he's a Ducks
yes.
coach. Next question: where did Gilda Radner grow up? I'll take a city or state.
I think she grew up in New York. I think I was going to say I don't know Queens or Brooklyn.
Do you remember the movie from 1987, Three Men and a Baby?
Yes.
What was the baby's name?
Oh.
This is a demonstration of wireless.
I actually
They're
watched
remaking.
that. They're remaking it? Oh,
yeah,
really?
they're going to do. I think they're going to be grandpas or something.
I did hear something like that.
Yeah.
No, Three Men and a Bride, I think it was called. Something like that.
I don't know. But
I watched Three Men.
I think they're all on. I think they're all on board.
Oh yeah.
Like it's.
Well,
it's
what else is Steve
happening.
Gutenberg doing other than moving cars?
Her name was.
I watched this movie about a year ago, and it did not age well, in my opinion. It was really
because
goofy.
it was that 80s silly
Yeah,
comedy that
yes.
people really loved at the time.
Oh, at the time, I thought it was a
Who's
great
talking,
movie.
John Travolta and Chris
No,
Farley, same shit.
I bet you that movie still holds up. I haven't seen that in ages either. Because Bruce Willis was hysterical. Actually,
her
Travolta was funny in
name?
that too.
I don't remember her name.
All right.
Clarice.
Clarice.
Clarice. No. I'm kidding. That's not my answer.
It puts the milk
It's
in the
not
bottle.
my answer.
That was just funny though.
I know.
This is a
She knows.
demonstration of wireless.
No, because it was so stupid that it was funny. Not that I was funny.
Should I move on?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Please, anything to shut you up. If it's noon in Boston, what time is it in New York?
Oh, you know what?
What?
Boston could be an hour ahead. I'm going to say 11.
Okay. Next question. Playing what Randy Newman song on the radio is illegal in Maryland?
Demonstration of Wirecast.
The Streak? Is that Randy Newman?
No, that's
Okay.
Billy Squire.
What Randy Newman song is illegal? I Love L.A.?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I remember this song caused a big stir when it first came
In
out.
Maryland?
Well, it caused a big stir all over the place.
No.
But,
Where's it
but it's
illegal?
illegal in Maryland, yeah. The song came out in the late 70s, I want to say. It was a hit, like it was a popular song, but it caused
the
a
only
big stir.
song that I can think of, but I didn't think Randy Newman sang it, was My Ding-a-Ling.
Oh, that's Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry.
There's
right.
a little trivia for you. That song is Chuck Berry's only number one.
That's...
My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. I loved hearing Diane sing that. All right, moving on?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me the definition of the word absquatulate. It's a verb.
Absquatulate.
A-B-S-Q-U-A-T-U-L-A-E, L-A-T-E. Absquatulate. It's a verb.
No idea.
All right.
To do squats. It's not. That's not the answer, but...
No. Question number 10, our final question. What is Peter Pan's favorite place to eat out?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
What?
It'll make sense when I give you the answer later. What is Peter Pan's favorite place to eat out?
I don't know, Long John Silver's.
You're on the right track.
Okay.
This is a demonstration
Okay.
of Wirecast.
Let me just write that down. Long John Silver. Okay. Let me scroll back to where the answers begin. Why is Mother Teresa wearing the same blanket that I took my dog home in from the store? What the hell? From the... Anne's all excited she didn't miss trivia. Why, did you disappear for a while? All right, let's see. All right. Name 4 out of 9 people that have been members of the Eagles. Carol got 1.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Anne, you're close. But you get credit. She says Fry, Hendley, Walsh, and Friedler. You get credit. So you're saying Fry. You're trying to say Henley, which is one that Diane mentioned. She also mentioned Walsh and Fry. And not Friedler. His name is Felder. So you get credit.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll give
close
that
enough.
to her.
GD says Henley, Walsh, Glenn Fry, and Andy Reid. I don't know who Andy Reid. Isn't that a comedian? Or no? So that's incorrect.
Wirecast.
You got 3 out of 4. Rusciello, Don Feeder, Don Henley, Glenn Fry, and Tim Schmidt. You're off with Feeder. It's Felder, but you got 4. I'm giving you credit. Yeah, he got credit. Fremder, my favorite band is the Spread Eagles. Carol says Vince Gill is the newbie. That's right. All right, so Carol got 2.
Oh, that's right.
Vince Gill is a recent member.
I did hear that. That's so cool.
So that's why I said you can use one of these guys twice because Glenn Fry's son has been a member of the Eagles.
Okay.
So you can say Fry twice.
I did not know that, though.
Yeah, since Fry died, his son has come in. So, yeah, Don Henley, Glenn Fry, Randy Meisner, Bernie Ledden. So those 4 are the original members. Then they brought in Don Felder. Joe Walsh, of course, came in. Timothy B. Schmidt, Vince Gill, and Deacon Fry. There you go. How many films did Abbott and Costello make? 8, 18, or 28? Diane said 28. GD says 18. Ann says 18.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
Fremder. Who's the director? I don't know. Third base. Rusciello agrees with you. GD says he's too old. Okay. Oh, he's talking about Dave Soul for the next question. Sorry. You got it correct.
28.
They made 28 films together, which is crazy to me. But yeah, 28. Last week on the show, we celebrated Dave Soul's birthday. How old did Dave say he was turning? Diane said 64. GD said too old. Ann says 63. Romeo says 64. Fremder says 46. Yeah, it's 64. Like Diane said, Frank sang to him. The Mets have won the World Series twice, in 69 and 86. Name the one person who was in uniform for both teams. I actually gave it away. Diane gets credit because she said the Ducks coach. The Long Island Ducks, he was the manager for many years and part owner for a while. Passed away last year?
Not long ago.
Yeah.
It was so sad. He was, by far the favorite. She loved him.
I don't think he's from here, but after his time on the Mets, he stayed here, lived out east somewhere for a long time, and coached the Ducks. I've heard nothing but great things about him. Ed Kranepool too. He stayed here. He's still around. Or no? Did he? No, he died. He just died. Yeah, a few months ago. Right. Him. I've met him a couple of times. He was a great guy. So the answer is Bud Harrelson, but GD says the Waterboy. Fremder says Steinbrenner and Costanza. That's the Yankees.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
All right, and nobody else answered that one. Okay. Where did Gilda Radner grow up? Diane said New York. GD says on SNL right before our eyes. Carol says Michigan. And then there it is. John Rusciello said he also says Michigan.
I bet you they're right.
They are. Well, not only did John say Michigan, but he said Detroit, Michigan, which is the correct answer. Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Well played, Romeo. What was the baby's name in the 1987 movie 3 Men and a Baby?
I feel like when you say it, I'm going to say, oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, yeah, because it's not Clarice.
No, I know that.
GD says Lily. That's incorrect. Fremder says Tony. That's incorrect, too. Nobody else answered that? Okay. The correct answer is Mary.
I didn't think that. That's not what I was thinking. Okay.
Wirecast.
Okay. If it's noon in Boston, what time is it in New York? Diane said 11. Fremder, time to play with myself. John Rusciello and Carol Miner got it correct.
12?
Yep. If it's noon in New York, it's noon in
Boston.
Boston.
I figured it could be ahead, but yeah.
It's just me being stupid. Playing what Randy Newman song on the radio is illegal in Maryland?
Short People?
Is a demonstration of
that
Wirecast.
That's the one.
Okay.
Right there in the nick of
just came to
time.
me.
Yep. Rusciello actually writes jerking off. What? Carol got it right. She said the only one I am offended by, short people. You should be offended. I guess in order to play with your ding-a-ling, you need to Chuck Berry. What the hell? And now, where did Kenny Freeberg go? He was all excited about not missing trivia, but now he's not playing. Absquatulate. What does it mean? Did anybody answer this? Something you need a napkin for, says Fremder. Oh, maybe that's why Rusciello said jerking off. That's probably what that is. Okay. Nobody else answered it from what I can see here. Absquatulate means to leave somewhere abruptly. So if you were watching last Wednesday, it's what Mike Kaplan did. He absquatulated.
What'd you do to him?
I'm not sure. I'm going to ask him tomorrow on the show.
Wirecast.
He, I don't know. He seemed to be in a very serious mood, and John called in to pick on him, and I could be totally off base, but he appeared to take it quite seriously.
Really?
And then he just wasn't in my opinion, wasn't the same the rest of the afternoon. And we had a guest, and I don't know. I don't know if he felt that he wasn't. I don't know if he felt like a third wheel or something, but he was a part of the conversation. He was asking questions, but we were running late. It was like 12:34 or something. All of a sudden, he got up and he said that he had to go. Which I'm gonna call him out on. I didn't believe him. So yeah, he absquatulated last week, and I'll forget that word by tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So I'm just gonna say you left. Okay. Oh, perfect timing. Speaking of being late, we will not be late. We're just about to go. What is Peter Pan's favorite place to eat out? Long John Silver's was Diane's answer. Romeo said Tinkerbell.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
Oh, so I don't know. Maybe Scott tuned in late and he's watching from the beginning. He wants to know if the brothel is still in operation. He's asking for a friend.
I do not believe so.
That's a shame. All right, Fremder says tinker twat. That's incorrect. But Andrew Fremder did get the correct answer. Peter Pan's favorite place to eat out? Wendy's.
That was so obvious. Why didn't I get that? That was so obvious.
Ann says she was close. Ann, what was your answer? I don't even see it here. Okay. And then Fremder says, don't forget Wendy's also banging Dave. There's Kenny Freeberg. Ticky Dick. What? I don't know. That yeah. Oh, that must be to the last. Oh, Tricky Dick. Oh, Carol, I'm 5'1". I resemble that song, and I do have a reason to live. It's just a stupid song. And 5'1".
That's cute. That's not really short. That's just cute.
Yeah.
This is a
Carol. Yeah, Carol's full of cuteness and hotness.
I'm 5'3".
Really? That's it?
I was 5'4" before I started to shrink, but I'm about 5'3" now. I have a little bit of a heel, but
you started to shrink.
As you get older, you shrink.
Yeah. True.
I used to be a solid 5'4". But I'm definitely not now.
Really? Chris Thomas. That sounds like male bonding. What are we talking about? Oh, absquatulate. Chris, I'm just happy to see you. John Ruggiero, don't blame me for Kaplan's nonsense. Oh, I'm totally blaming you. No, I'm not blaming you. If he chose to get mad, that's his problem. But we'll find out tomorrow.
That's probably not it.
With Mike, you never know with that freaking guy. I don't know. I'm just being stupid. But hopefully he won't get mad at me for asking and then absquatulate again. All right, we got to get out of here. It is time for Sports Bash at 1 o'clock with Peter Schwartz. He is interviewing Sean Smith, who is the general manager of the Ducks who we were just talking about. And it turns out I actually used to know Sean Smith when I used to put together outings for the PAL to go to Ducks games. He was the guy I bought tickets from.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh, shit.
That's terrific.
I actually contacted Peter. I go, that's cool. I know this guy. When did he become GM? He's like, yeah, before last season. I'm like,
wow.
Shows how much I pay attention.
Very cool.
All right. We're getting out of here. Today is Tuesday. What is going on? We got Sports Bash at 1 o'clock. We got Hershey and the Keegs tonight at 9. But the Keegs will not be here. Tonight it's Hershey and the Monts. We got Chris Monty. Do you know who Chris Monty is?
I don't know.
Super comedian and a great guy. He's been a regular here for ages. And just a great dude. Very supportive of this room. He does a lot of the shows. That's going to be a fun night. Who needs Mike Keegan? Mark Hirschman and Chris Monty tonight. That's going to be fun. Carol says she'd kill to be 5'3". Thanks, Diane.
Aww.
John Rusiello says, see you tomorrow, sweetie. Okay, honey. You're not here tomorrow, so he's definitely talking to me this time.
Definitely talking to you.
See that? Now he's calling me sweetie.
See? Good for you. Does
So,
it make you feel better?
If I start taking you out for steak, will you start saying hello, love?
Well, you don't have to take me out. This is a special relationship. You shouldn't be jealous of it.
I've had... Maybe I'll do that
Plus,
next
if
week.
we had that kind of relationship, we wouldn't be able to do this podcast anymore.
Really? You're just too attracted to me that
would be
badly?
That would just be too much.
Really?
Yeah. I couldn't. I just couldn't do it anymore. It'd be too much for me.
Might just have
See,
steak
he's
delivered
away. It's safe. I know he's there.
Right. He's so far away, you know he's not going to stalk you and kill you.
As magnetic
so
as
nice
he is, and no matter how hard I can't be there all the time. So it's different.
Fremda just said he's trying to get healthy and go back to his original weight. 8 pounds, 7 ounces. That was pretty good. Yes, all right, so I told you everything going on today. Coffee with the Dog tomorrow at 9 a.m. Me and Michael are back here tomorrow at 11. And Circling the Drain tomorrow night at 7. And, of course, going on at the clubs. Here are some of the names you'll see on the governor's stage this weekend. Had trouble with this name yesterday. I'm going to screw it up again today. Zoltan Kazaz. K-A-S-Z-A-S.
Kazaz. Yeah, Zoltan Kazaz.
That's how you spell Kazaz?
That's how I would pronounce that.
And then I think it was Fremder yesterday said Zoltan. That's almost the name.
Kazas. Could be
Kazas,
but I think it's Kazaz.
But Zoltan, that's almost the name of the machine
cool.
in Big. Remember?
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Exactly what I thought.
And then even this next name, Allingen, A-L-I-N-G-O-N. Allingen.
Mitra.
Allingen Mitra. Then John Butera, Saku Ali, Tom Galati, Wally Kawali, Anthony DeVito, Kevin James Thornton. There's an open mic at the brokerage Friday night. Wally Collins is out at the at McGuire's. And I lost the graphic because I'm having trouble with Wirecast. But this Sunday, March 23rd, is the big fundraiser for Palma. She's a great local comedian. And she's, you know what? Here's the graphic right here. Bam. She's battling cancer, and so we're having a fundraiser for her at the club this Sunday, March 23rd. Doors open at 12:30. Showtime is 2 p.m. She's been a regular around here for a long time. She knows everybody. She's a heavyweight in the local scene, so a lot of the heavyweights are going to be here. I can guarantee Karavis is going to show up. Wow. Eric Haft is going to be here. I think it's going to be one of those shows where, like, it's just going to be mobbed out, in the club, and it's going to be mobbed back here. I think there's going to be a ton of guys looking to do some time. It's going to be a great show. And, of course, we're asking that you guys donate something to help Palma out. We're going to come in here. Not sure what time yet. Probably 12:30, 1 o'clock, somewhere around there. And we're going to, push the GoFundMe page and just hopefully do our little part in here as well. So that'll be a special Sunday afternoon edition of Live from the Green Room. I think Don is going to be here with me. And
I love how you do that.
Every time I say his name, I just got to do that.
I think that's great.
And I think Rosie, who returns on Friday after her trip with sex, drugs, and rock and roll in Amsterdam, she'll be back Friday, and I do believe she's going to be in here too. And I think that's everything. Okay, yeah, let's get out of here. It's getting late, and Diane has to unfortunately go to work. Mm-hmm. All right, Wirecast will be giving us the same issues at 1 o'clock, so my apologies. Peter's going to kill me. All right, everybody enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Yeah, and we'll see you guys later. Have a good day.